Friday, August 25th, 11:19 a.m. New York time. Good morning. Midday market review. Broad market futures. First, starting off with the higher time frame, the daily chart. Each candle represents a day. The current candle is not done. Day doesn't close in the futures till 5 p.m. New York time. So we're looking at these grids, 6 grids. Each grid is 1 month. Again, each candle is a day. So the top left is the S&P 500 futures. Currently, we're red, lower high, broke below the low of yesterday. Here's a gap here that hasn't been filled yet. On the daily chart, you can see the trend has been down. Past few days, reversed since last week, reversed, not even going inside that gap. Dodgy candle, again, trend down, dodgy candle, halfway point, often means, again, halfway point. One would expect a bounce here. I'm looking for the trend to continue lower, somewhere about the same length of the A to B points. So looking here, this big red candle yesterday, the day before it, big green candle, impulse move up, solid body almost, touched the midpoint of this consolidation to a horizontal line and tested it. Didn't close above it. Nope. Then yesterday, red candle, big red body, made a higher high, rejected it, and went lower and closed below that green candle. Bearish engulfing candle trend, 2 candles, so bearish engulfing, top of a trend, not surprised, right? Bearish trend down, dodgy, halfway point, look for a bounce. Potential area was here. Yep, working out very nice, bearish bias. Going over here to the 10-year yields, big impulse move down. First, we had that green move up on the S&P 500 futures in that day. And now we have this reversal back up in here. Again, looking like a pattern wants to continue going higher. A to B, B to C, impulse move down. And from this, again, A to B, B to C, C to D. I'm long. I bought some put options in TLT. TLT trades inverse 10-year yield. And 10-year yield does not have options. I did the looking here at the dollar, new high. Dollar strong like bull. Typically, when dollar is strong, the correlation is weaker. The equity market. That's what's occurring here. Typically, also when you have the dollar strong, it can put pressure on commodities going lower. Let's go look at commodities. Crude oil, green, higher high, higher low. So it's going inverse. It's doing the same thing. Green like the dollar. Versus here, the gold is trading down. So 2 different commodities, the energy sector category, crude oil, and the middle category, gold. Again, down here, daily chart, it was trend down, went into this midpoint here, this zone, and start have buyers down there. Yep, nice opportunity to be bullish bias down here. Same with gold. I had that trend down, came down here, key level. Zoom out a little bit more so I can show you. My Patreon members were aware of this. We had this big daily green candle here, extremely high volume. I labeled the low and high. I was looking for a retest. And we had that retest come back down here. When that retest came back down here, also was a swing point. No surprise, buyers stepped in here. Good charting. And Bitcoin, look at that. The past day, inside candle has to take out the higher low. Yep, it's undecided what's occurring here. Building consolidation, but again, bearish bias down here. Let's go take it to the intraday time frame on that 4-hour. Same thing, same 6 financial instruments. So we're looking here. Each grid is 5 days. Starting here on the S&P 500 futures. We're opening up. Again, we had that pump Wednesday into a key level, 44.75 quarters. Consolidation, reversal on these 4-hour candles, and then the dump yesterday, bearish dump. Overnight here, we had a little pump. They pumped it up to, look at that quarter, 44.25. Couldn't even get to the midpoint here. And then already went down. Took out that low of yesterday. Again, bearish bias. Whereas here, the 10-year yield, yep, they dumped it, and now they're pumping it. And from Monday, they went higher, consolidation, distribution, And again, I missed that short up there, don't it? Dump, consolidation, tracement. US dollar index, again, these are 4-hour candles. The current candle started at 9 a.m. It would be done at 1 p.m. New York time. US dollar strong like bull. They dumped it down on Wednesday. Couldn't even take out that low of Tuesday. Consolidation. Pumped it up Thursday. Friday, pre-market did a little selling off there, you see. Come down to quarters, 103.75. Touched it and strong. Look at crude oil. Doing like a U-shaped pattern. Again, bullish bias. Beginning of the week, they were dumping it. Wednesday found a low. Consolidation. Thursday, retested that low, rejected it. So you have these big wicks on the bottom here. Bullish buyers stepping down between the $78, $79 range. One could do a bull put spread down here using options. And now, look at this, $80. Gold, massive distribution occurring here at the 1950. Dumping, no surprise again. Strong dollar, less demand for gold still. Even though we have a demand for crude oil, again, energy first, the metals. Let's go on to Bitcoin. Just huge consolidation. Let's take it down to the 1 hour.